Subjuntivo. Verbos de opinión. There are 5 key categories of subjunctive: verbos de cabeza, verbos de certeza, verbos de opinión, verbos de emoción, y verbos de deseo. This lesson will focus on verbos de opinión. Some examples of verbs that fall into this category are es bueno, es malo, es posible, es imposible, and es una tontería. Notice that verbs in this category are going to be 2 separate words together, and the first one is either going to be es or está, ser or estar. Notice also that they are often contradictory, like it's good, it's bad, it's possible, it's impossible. That's why these are called verbs of opinion, because that's definitely what you're doing when you use these. No, it's good. No, it's bad. No, it's possible. No, it's impossible. So that's why these are verbos de opinión. Let's look at their use. Es bueno que hables español. It's good that you speak Spanish. Es bueno, verb 1. Que hables, verb 2. Just like in verbs of cabeza and certeza, there are also going to be a verb 1 and a verb 2 in each sentence. The verb 1 is always going to be the verb that belongs to the category. For example, es bueno is going to be the verb of opinion, whereas the second one may or may not be in the subjunctive. Es malo que comas carne. It's bad that you eat meat. A person who's vegan might say a sentence like this, for example. Es posible cuando tomas buenas decisiones. It's possible when you make good decisions. Es imposible si tomas malas decisiones. It's impossible if you make bad decisions. Es una tontería que tomes malas decisiones. It's foolishness that you make bad decisions. Notice that there are 3 different connectors in these sentences. There's que, cuando, and si. The second verb in the sentence goes to the subjunctive if the connector is que. And that's the rule for this category. Notice we say, es bueno que hables, es malo que comas, es una tontería que tomes. If the connector between verb 1 and verb 2 is que, for verbs of opinion, the second verb becomes subjunctive. This is a different rule than what we have in verbs of cabeza and certeza, which is if the first verb is no, then the second verb is subjunctive. That's the rule for cabeza and certeza. The verb for opinión has nothing to do with the first verb being negative. The rule for verbos de opinión is the connector. Notice also when we have cuando or si, when or if, then the second verb does not change into the subjunctive. It stays in the indicative. So the rule again is que equals subjunctive. If the connector is que, then the second verb is subjunctive. Notice if we change the connector to cuando, then it goes to indicative in the second verb. Es bueno cuando hablas. Es malo cuando comes. Es una tontería si tomas. So if the connector is cuando or si, when or if, then the second verb is not in the subjunctive. It stays in the indicative. If, however, the subjunctive is que, then all those second verbs go to the subjunctive. Es bueno que hables, es malo que comas, es posible que tomes, es imposible que tomes, es una tontería que tomes. So we have now verbos de opinión in the subjunctive. The rule is que equals subjunctive. Subjuntivo. Verbos de opinión.